This week has been one of those weeks where I've literally put off every single job until today. It's Friday, it's 10 a.m. I have 3 different projects I need to work on for pre-production. One I'm shooting tomorrow, one I'm shooting next Tuesday. I have to prep camera gear for a shoot I have tonight. I have to finish an edit from the Mother's Day campaign that I did a few weeks back. And I left that all to today because I've just have not been in the right headspace to really want to do anything, which I find doesn't happen very often for me. But when it does, I know that I need to listen to myself and kind of just pull back from working, because a lot of the time I'm just very not productive in these moments because I don't have the energy. So, I might do some work and be doing it for a few hours, but be getting super distracted and sidetracked and scrolling on my phone, and then I just end up getting fuck all done and then beating myself up for not being productive. So I've started to be kinder to myself in these kind of headspaces, because I'm my own worst enemy, realistically. But tonight I'm doing a little video shoot with a friend who's releasing a new song. We're just walking around the city taking a bunch of videos of her singing different parts of the song so she can use it as promo material. So that's pretty fun. It's there's no planning. It's just we go there, set up the camera, make some videos, and it's a fun way to just be creative without having a lot of pressure, really. So it's fun. Then tomorrow I'm doing a shoot for the gym that we shot the Dr. Hydrate spec ad at. I actually just posted a behind the scenes breakdown on how I brought that project to life. So go check that out if you haven't. But I offered them a 2-hour shoot in exchange for using the space. So that's what I'm shooting tomorrow morning. So right now I'm going to do camera prep for tonight and then do pre-production for the 2 jobs that I have coming up in the next week.
If you've watched my previous vlogs, you know that I absolutely hate using a backpack. I just think they're so awkward and clunky. And so I was actually borrowing my friend's crossbody. It's a camera crossbody. I have a few small bags that I use when I'm just needing to carry one lens or one camera with me, but none of them are actually camera bags, and so they don't have a nice compartment. So anyway, this one that I'm using here is the Earth Dolomite 8 liter, and it's freaking insane. It is really comfortable and it looks cool, and I feel like there are so many camera bags out there that just look really dorky and ugly like a camera bag, but this one I felt looked actually really aesthetic, and the green was really nice, lots of compartments, and it had the interchangeable camera dividers on the inside as well, which was really great. So I'll definitely be getting one for myself for when I need to, carry small pieces of gear for an event, or if I'm traveling or something like that.
So from this shoot, I'm creating 4 small reels, and we're just shooting the class as it's taking place. I had a call with him and I spoke about a few of the key things he wants to make sure are highlighted in the video. So I'm just going to make sure I am able to capture those shots authentically. And if not, I'll stage it and get a few of those shots. But it's going to be super easy. It always is when you're kind of just shooting things as it's happening.
Honestly, been a few years since I've filmed content for a gym like this. All of the gyms that I've worked with in the past few years have all been for campaign. So it's organizing talent, bit of a staged shoot, nailing the lighting to get the perfect shot. And this kind of just felt like a lot of the run and gun shoots that I used to do when I was first starting out. And it's definitely good fun. It worked so well in this space just because the lighting was so consistent throughout. Obviously, there are those big windows there, but, the further you go into the gym, the lighting is still pretty bright and it looks really, really awesome. I ended up shooting quite a lot of handheld. I did go in thinking that I was going to use a lot of the gimbal, and it did work well for the first class, which was the lifting class. It was a lot more slower paced, a lot more rest. But for the cardio class, it was so much more high intensity, and so I just pretty much was handheld, run and gunning. I did get a few gimbal shots because I do think it is really nice to have a few key gimbal shots in a video paired with some handheld shots, but given the intensity of the class, handheld was definitely the way to go. So this is the free shoot that I did for the gym in exchange for letting us use it for a spec project I shot in March. And that spec project is what a potential client saw and hired me for a 10K job purely from that. So if you think about it, this free shoot that I'm doing got me a 10K job. So pretty freaking cool.